Congratulations. So you celebrated and had so much fun. You changed outfits, they sprayed you money. I mean, it was the talk of the town. But Chalugudu, is your marriage legal? Do you know that there are only three types of marriages recognized legally in Nigeria? Actually, two, strictly speaking. But for the purpose of this video, let's just say three. One, statutory marriage. Two, customary marriage. And three is Islamic marriage. Now, let me break them down for you. So let's start with the customary marriage. It is the oldest and most cultural form of marriage. It is recognized by customary law. That means that it depends on your ethnic group. So under customary law, that's where you have the bride price, traditional rights, blessing of elders. Families are involved here. It's not just about a couple. And it is polygamous in nature. That means a man can marry more than one woman. But a woman usually cannot marry more than one man. Well, I don't know of any tradition yet in Nigeria where a woman can marry more than one husband. So think village ceremonies, kola nuts, dancing. Now the statutory marriage or white wedding or marriage under the act. Some people even call it court wedding, but the court does not conduct marriages. So statutory marriage. Some things you should know. It is monogamous marriage. That means it is one man, one woman. You cannot marry another person as long as you are married under the act. Two, where can it be conducted? The act specifies three places only where this statutory marriage can be conducted. One, at the marriage registry, which some people call court. At the marriage registry, directly officiated by government officials. Two, a licensed place of worship. Emphasis on license. Now, who issues the license is the Ministry of Interior. So we're not talking about your CAC registration. No, there is a license that is issued to the church or the mosque to be able to conduct a statutory marriage. So it's important that you find out from your minister if your church has it. And there are certain requirements for a church to obtain that license. If you want that content, write it in the comment section and I'll tell you just how you can obtain that license. But any ceremony that is conducted, yes, I'm very spiritual and I believe in the spiritual marriage ceremony that takes place in the church. But for legal purposes, that certificate that the church issues to you is not really a legal marriage certificate. The law will see that marriage conducted as a customary or religious marriage for the purposes of legality. So the third place that a marriage can be conducted is in a licensed venue. So for instance, you want to do it in a hotel, in a park, by the sea, on top of wherever, whatever. The Ministry of Interior would have to issue a license, special license to authorize and allow for that marriage to be conducted in that place. But you must have that license to be able to do that. And I mean, there are procedures to all that I have mentioned. This video is short, so I'm not going into all of that. This part is serious. If you're legally married and try to marry someone else, it's a crime under the Act, punishable by 7 years imprisonment. Lying or faking documents, that's also a punishable offense. So please follow the process and make it clean. So let's bring this home. A statutory marriage gives you full legal protection from property rights to child custody to inheritance. Like if it goes to courts, the Marriage Act will give you the protection that you need and it's internationally recognized. Now, some people will ask me, okay, but I did traditional marriage and I did statutory marriage. So which one prevails? Where you've done both, the one that prevails is the statutory marriage. And if you did only the customary, then that's what you have said. What you have said to the law, you have said to your government, you have said to the courts is that these are the laws I want to be bound by. So whatever it throws at you, you just have to take it. Especially for women, that's where it gets dicey because some customs are really backwards to say the least, especially when it comes to women's rights and protection. So of course I know that the law also makes the effort where it's them to be repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. But my darling, that's long stories back and forth. It's a lot. So if you're planning to marry in Nigeria, remember it's not just about the gown, the rings, the hall, the dance, the DJ. It's about the law. Whether it is registry, licensed church, licensed hall, make sure it is legal. Did this video help? Then drop a comment in the comment section, like, share, especially to those that are about to get married. It just might help somebody.